Round 5, Vintage League. POko PO. I keep. I don't know how I'm sequencing this thing, but I'm keeping. I can PO for 3. I don't know if that's good, though. Currently have nothing to replay. I think I just like playing my artifacts and passing with Pyroblast. PO for 3 usually wins the game is the biggest fucking lie I've ever heard. That's just not remotely true. So, don't say things like that. Opponent F6, though. Opponent F6ing is like... sounds pretty bad for Pyroblast, but I still think we're supposed to pass. I can tell you, Log, as the person who is probably resolved close to the most POs, it's just not true. It very much depends on your current can contents, the cards that you're picking up. Like, this is not the same as like a Mana Crypt, and it's just, oh man, people do not understand when PO is lethal and not lethal. This is not a shop's hand that opponent should have kept. This is definitely not a shop's hand that opponent should have kept. This is not a good, take note, mulligan this hand. I guess opponent already mulliganed once, but... oh, never mind. Hold up. They tricked us. Maybe they have a Trinisphere. Hold up. We got a Trinisphere coming. Totally getting Trinisphered. Oh, alright. So I was wrong. This is a hand that you keep as a shops player. We have to find a Force of Will. It's the best way to find a Force of Will, though. It's still just a spin. I don't think it's Brainstorm. I guess. No, because I'm pitching Brainstorm to Force. So. Okay. Well, we might be brainstorming. We're going to be brainstorming because we're going to start digging here. Oh boy. Ah, daggers. And we died. This also would have been a really bad PO for 3 on turn 1, so... well, we still have a Hurkyl's Recall in our deck, so there's definitely no reason to quit right now. We're not fine, but we're not dead. Opponent doesn't have a huge clock. We have Hurkyl's Recalls in our deck. We have a bunch of Moxen. We're okay. I cannot turn that into an Elk, but we wouldn't really want to either because it'd be a 5/5. Yeah, that's the line. This is, unfortunately, the kind of shop's hands that can get us in a game 1. I will definitely fetch. I don't want a Pyroblast if I can help it. I can just turn the Trinisphere into an Elk. We're just running out of time, unfortunately. I'm gonna fetch an additional island. Unfortunately, opponent has Wasteland. I do have all 3 of my islands, though. Which is pretty good. POko is insane. Big agree. The 3 islands look good, though. We are actually in okay shape with an POko. Our best draw is definitely Hercules. And then, like, the next best draw is POko or Merchant Scroll. No stand-up. Guess we have another 3 mana play with our Trinisphere. It'd be like a Moxen and not like a Steel Overseer. Ew. I keep making new ones. We're running out of time. So, okay. So, POko and then PO. 2, 4. Sack the Scrapyard Combiner. 4. I'm trying to figure out if we're dead if we give them a 3/3. 2. So you sack the Scrapyard. Well, no, you can't sack the. Oh, that'd give you 2 damage. Finding a Walking Ballista. 2, 4, 8, 11. I'm looking at 11 right now. Plus possible Walking Ballista off of Workshop for 2. The PO is only for, like... It's not actually that many, but... I'm gonna go for it. I don't actually think I have a choice, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm dead on the swing back. POko. Turn your Trinisphere into an elk. I think we do want the top. I'm gonna pick up the POko. We trying to win this turn. That's a good draw. There's a PO in there. We actually just got to 3 though. Do we have a Time Walk? We have a Snapcaster. I guess we're just POing again. Yeah, but this PO for 6 didn't get us there. Currently, anyways. We could Bolt, Snap, Bolt as well. We could just Bolt, Snap, Bolt here. We could also just Bolt. I guess we should probably just pass the turn here. I'm not like I'm gonna play some more cards first, but we could also be a tapped. We could make the opals into 3/3, but it would be tapped. Yeah, for sure. So like we can bolt this Trinisphere. Take maybe 10 tops. Well, we should just snap Ancestral if we were gonna do that, right? That's gotta be, like, we have another opal, so we might as well, like, snap Ancestral. Oh, we can't, oh, no, that's too blue. I think we should just cast Preordain then. What else can we draw? I mean, if we draw Time Walk is the best thing we could possibly draw. I kind of like Bolt, Snap, Bolt, though. Yeah, I like Bolt, Snap, Bolt as well. We also have Force. We should be in a good spot here. Oko did fucking work. I guess it did the exact same amount of work that a Teferi would have done. So, but we would have had to counter it on the way back down. Oh, and then hit the other one in response. Yeah, that might be better. That might be better. Then they still have a 4/4 though. I'm not 100% sure on that one, Kubels. It's also not that bad if opponent is using these things because that means they're not killing us. So they went and just... You like which line, Matt? You like... I think I'm not 100% sure that I like Kubels' line better. Yeah, I think mine's... It's close. It shouldn't matter too much. I'm not going to block here as I get another PO, snap PO, so... I'm not forcing that. That doesn't fucking matter. I guess there's not really anything else to force. So I actually have Snap Ancestral before PO, which I think I want to do. Snap Ancestral is 3. Then I have PO. I could just preordain if I wanted to do that. No, I kind of want to Snap Ancestral first. I want to get a bunch more targets. There aren't that many more targets. But... Maybe that wasn't actually good. I really just want a time walk. I just haven't hit other Moxen, huh? Shit. I really just haven't hit any other Moxen. I don't have enough mana to snap PO now. I could like make a top into a 3/3. I think we just want a Merchant Scroll though. Unfortunately, do I have another land? I do. That wasn't ideal. I need 2 Snapcasters. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to lose anyway, but I still would like to think of what the best lines are. That's kind of annoying. Not really annoying because I'm just going to put it back in their hand, but made me tap. So opponent actually can't play anything back out this turn, so we're in a pretty good spot. This deck doesn't win with his POs as easy as other decks do. I purposely built it that way. We're kind of just going to bury them in cards. Yeah. This is the kind of version of PO that the Power 9 and I have been working on. Bolts, Pyroblasts, less all in. Opponent can't really afford to wasteland either. They need as much mana as they can, and we have tons of mana. Alright, so we could... I think we're just going to PO. Start here. Are we good against Xerox? I think my post-board plan is good against Xerox. Alright, we have this locked up now. So we just PO our whole deck now. That's the power of multiple Snapcasters as well. I do lose my colors here, but that's fine. I just gotta make sure I don't draw too many cards. Alright, now we have lethal. We really didn't hit very many mocks in this game. It's kind of funny. Where's my... I can do this anyway. I can, like, Narset Twister. I can just, you know, Grape Shot. I can do anything. Pick your poison. I have 14 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not drawing as many Moxen as normal made this a little bit harder. Yeah, obviously Grape Shot is the one we're going to choose. I'm just saying. This is kind of the reason you have Grape Shot in your deck, is to have instant win ability. Matt would definitely Twister. Very true. Am I at 20? Oh, I am at 20. Cool. Alright. So we hit Oko on the turn we needed to hit Oko, and we got there. So our board plan versus shops, we are bringing in extra lands. I usually take some Hydras, but not all Hydras. I usually like the Bolt and the full set of Hurkles. You're still playing a 4 Hurkles Recall game, but you do have like the ability to grind sometimes with Oko. That being said, you take out Pyroblast, Mental Misstep, Preordains, Probe, at least one of the Narsets. I usually take out the Grape Shot as well. Don't really need the Grape Shot. As you saw, you can win the game like any number of ways. A Mana Gorger Hydra is usually just fine. So I think it was something like this. We'll keep in our powerful cantrips, but not like our crappy cantrips. We want all of our fast mana. We want bolts to deal with permanence. Our main game plan is still... no, I actually don't think that's true, Log. A lot of the times, you just kind of, you like can Narset Wheel and stuff like that. I don't think Preordains are good at all. I think Preordains are what you do not want to be doing. I actually don't think it's... I think it's completely fine to have some number of Narsets in your deck. It's like... It's hard to explain exactly what Narset is doing, but like, it's kind of just helping you PO combo. It finds your Hurkles recalls. It does all of these things that are sub-games inside of your shops matchup. The fact that you can Narset, minus it, and find Hurkles recall off it is like one of the best things you can be doing. I still like to trim a Narset because it costs double blue, trip 3 mana. But it's actually just much better than your Preordain. Kubles has it exactly right. Narset costing 4 mana is still much better than casting a Preordain for 2 mana. That's a really good way to put it. So we get 2 shots to beat shops here, which is dope. We just beat turn 1 Trinisphere, so doesn't get much harder than that. This hand's pretty good. It's got force, it's got acceleration, it's got a lightning ball. We have the ability. We have a. Can we not strip mine? Chalice on 0. I think that's fine. Oh, the strip mine makes me think it's less fine. I've let chalices like this resolve in the past. But I actually think that our hand wants this ruby. So I'm going to force it. But I actually don't think it's unreasonable to let this chalice resolve. See if a sphere follows. Sphere following is super annoying because it makes me have to... Nice, that's not a sphere. It would make me have to play island instead of delta. I'm probably lightning bolting this turn. So I'm not gonna play island vault. Well, if they strip mine me, how sad am I? Kind of sad. Yeah, I'm just gonna play Ruby Delta Pass. I'm gonna bolt it, but I'm not gonna bolt it right now. I'm gonna see what opponent does first. I don't really think there's a reason to bolt it right away. I'm still gonna take this 1 as well. I think it's a pretty small price to pay for more information. Opponent hasn't had the strongest hands. Unfortunately, counters are really annoying. So, like, if I let this Revoker resolve, and then I bolt it, like, the Arcbound Ravager has 2 counters, and if I turn it into an Elk, it still has those counters on it. It gets really annoying. So... I think I am just gonna bolt the Ravager. I can make my own Elks, but his Elks being 4/4s is, like, super, super annoying. This will hit my Ruby, but I'll still have a Mana Vault. I won't get to play POko right away, is the downside. I'm aware we're going to be making our own Elks. I'm aware. I'm just saying, I've played the matchup a couple times, and when the opponent's Elks are larger than yours, it makes it hard. It makes it hard for you. I think it's perfectly okay. With opponent missing land drop here, I'm not as worried about being strip mined either. I'm going to turn this Ruby into an Elk is like the first thing we're doing. We are pretty far ahead in this game right now. Even if opponent... They also named Ruby on their own Ruby. Which makes it even better for this to resolve. So opponent has a strip mine and no mana. And we're going to have Elks. So I didn't even notice that he had his own Ruby either. So no need to worry. We should win this game, and we should 5-0. I don't actually have to turn my Ruby into an Elk yet. I can actually just make a food. Puts me to 6. Nah, I'll just make my Ruby into an Elk. That puts me to 5. I was thinking about maybe we can just take this Revoker later too. But this Oko should just win the game. Them locking down Ruby is actually kind of suspect. They have a Dismember? No. Yeah, this card is just like so good in creature matchups. So I'm actually gonna just get a food and then maybe I'll take this Revoker later. I don't have to attack because opponent is on the onus to beat me. I'm winning the game currently. I also have Hardcast Force of Will. Nice. Still have Hardcast Force of Will too. Yeah, so this is why I played the deck at TMD, because I've only ever 4-1 or 5-0'd with it. So I still think the deck's really good, but I don't know, I just didn't have a super good day. So opponent has seen the fact that I can unlock their Ruby for them, or that I can steal with Oko. I'm just gonna let this thing hit Oko. I don't even care. It just doesn't matter. It has so much loyalty. I'm a better creature deck than Shops right now. Because this thing is in play. Yep, we're going to start attacking. I'm just going to make this into a 3-3 and hit for 6. It's like impossible for this thing to ever kill an Oko, so... I'm just going to force this. Just makes things annoying. Oh. Food is green. So is Mox Ruby. Snapcaster? I don't have red mana right now, but so I also can steal opponent's creatures. Obviously, Ravager also makes that annoying. I haven't done that yet, but if opponent doesn't attack with their Revoker here, I can give them a Mana Vault for it. Did we... Cho, did we just 5-0 on stream? That doesn't happen. Justin doesn't 5-0 on stream. Something has to be wrong. Something has to be wrong here. Oh, go. Oh, go. Oh, go. Heck yes. Heck yes. Oh, so good. Whew. So, that was fun. GG's. Yeah, I've been talking to them. I mean, I have my plane tickets book log, and I think we have like Airbnbs for at least the first tournament. So I'm not gonna open any chests because I'm waiting for them to put red and 6 in them, and then I'm gonna sell them all. Because my current ticket count is fairly low, so I can only afford 1 red and 6 with my current ticket count. So I'm gonna be stashing chests for a little while. So no opens, unfortunately. But yeah, there you have it. So I think we got to see the strength of both. I think we get to see everything. We saw the PO shell doing PO things. We saw Oko making creatures, turning off important permanents, Ruby medallions. And then we got to see Managorger Hydra versus Xerox. We played Managorger Hydra on turn 3, 4, and 5, and we beat a Monastery Mentor. So, I am still to this day really impressed with this deck. I'm not upset about my choice for TMD at all, even though I went 2 and 3 or 4 and 3 at TMD. I'm now 22 and 3 online with it. So I don't know. I won't be around for the format playoff this weekend, unfortunately, but I will fortunately be at a wedding. It'll be a lot of fun, so I'm pretty pumped about that. It's too bad though. So I'm actually not really thinking I want to play too much more. I might send you guys over to Breba to watch some more Vintage. So a short little stream, but I think I'm actually going to be good for the night. I appreciate everyone who showed up. If you're the first time viewer here, my name is Justin. I'm actually level 1. I'm a Vintage streamer. If you liked this content or want to learn more about Vintage, feel free to follow this stream and definitely check out the YouTube link down below. All of my leagues get put up on YouTube after the stream, so you can watch anything. There's over 105 Vintage leagues, more than 20 Vintage challenges up there. And we'll also be streaming a lot of Legacy in the coming weeks. I have to start prepping for Eternal Weekend North America and a series of 3 Eternal tournaments in Italy, where I'm taking a vacation in the end of November. So, no, I won't be getting anyone to play for me, Log. I want to play and I want to win, but it's a little sad I can't use my 200 Vintage points, right? Anyways, thank everybody for coming around, and I'm going to send you over to Breba, so if you want to keep watching some seriously sweet Vintage Magic, Breba has quite the survival of the fittest brew going on over there. So hop in this raid, go say hi to Brady for me, and I'll be back this week, multiple times this week, I would assume. I think I'll do at least 1 Legacy stream and probably 2 Vintage streams. I don't really think I'm doing